Hello everyone, this is Rossko from Micstand, and as you can probably tell, I've been playing some Double Dragon 4, which is now available on PS4 for the rather impressive sum of £9.49. As you can probably guess, this is the fourth in the Double Dragon franchise, believe it or not, and it's available on PS4 and on Steam. And I've been playing it, and I thought I'd just share a few things with you about this game. It's no secret that I'm a big fan of Double Dragon. I've always been a fan of the side-scrolling beat-em-ups that were so famous back in the day. This one is Streets of Rage and Golden Axe and things like that. And the idea of a brand new Double Dragon got me a little bit excited, I'm not going to lie to you. So I was quite excited when this finally came around, and I was able to pick it up for a interesting sum. I'm not going to say whether or not it's worth £9.49. If you're really into a game that has a staunch retro aesthetic, then it's the game for you, but it's not worth it, I don't think, yet. We'll see. I'm about 60% through. As you can see, it's a wonderfully great looking game if you're into frame rates. If you're not into frame rates, then yeah, who cares? But this is mightily impressive how bad the frame rate is, considering this is running on a PS4 Pro. And as you can tell, the visuals are distinctly retro. You know, we've got very modern colours. It's obviously running in 1080p, and it's lovely, I think. I don't know. What is 1080p anyway? I don't fucking know. Who cares? It's the frame rate. The frame rate on a game like this. I was playing Watch Dogs earlier, and no frame rate drops. No frame rate drops, ever. That game is as smooth as silk. And yet, Double Dragon 4 on PlayStation 4 looks pretty terrible. And not terrible in a 8-bit retro kind of way. I love the primary look of Double Dragon 4. It looks beautiful. You know, I'm a huge fan of, you know, pixel artwork. It looks fabulous. But the frame rate drops. Look at it. Oh, how is that even possible in 2017 with a game as 8-bit as this one? How does that even happen? It makes no sense to me whatsoever. It doesn't get any better either. It plagues the game throughout. If you've seen anything of this game, they've hidden it rather well. The staunch frame rate issues, but I'm not going to go on about it because it's not really a big deal. If you're not into visual fidelity, I'm curiously wondering how a game that looks like this running on a PS4, not to mention a PS4 Pro, has frame rate issues. It doesn't make any sense to me, but I'm not going to waste any more time wondering. Honest. I'm gonna let it go. In terms of gameplay, it's as Double Dragon as you want it. It's as retro as you like. You've probably seen a few fights that I've been in, including one with this guy. He just doesn't move. Any minute now. Is he gonna... Nope. He's just gonna stay there, isn't he? While I just wait? Are we gonna fight, or are we just gonna stare at each other? Alright, Shawn Michaels. Look at him. Ready for a fight in his long hair. You gonna move? Nope, you're gonna just stare at the... Oh, fuck it. So yeah, I mean, if you're into the retro Double Dragon look, you can't really go wrong with this. It looks as sort of great as it ever has done. I think the backgrounds are a bit plain. I know it's going for that, hey, this is running on an old system kind of look, and I get that, but a lot of games that have come out recently that do have the 16-bit kind of look still have a bit of noise going on in the background that's kind of utilizing the extra power that these new consoles have. It doesn't seem to be doing that. It seems to be very stuck in its ways. The buttons are, you don't have to press 2 buttons to jump anymore, which is nice. You can press jump with the triangle button, which is quite nice. I do love being able to bash 3 bad guys all at once, especially the big guys. That's always a pleasure. Something I've missed from my beat 'em up games. Something that I long for, and I'm glad it's back. It's a wonderful moment. Thank you very much indeed for adding that back in again at Jack Studios. You guys are the best. I have a bat. I like having a bat. Yeah, the backgrounds I think could have probably done with a little bit more juice. I think if you're into this, again, if you're into this kind of look, that's great. And I am. It's just, I don't know. Maybe I also wanted a little bit more. It's certainly better than, what was it, Double Dragon Neon or something that came out a couple of years back. Oh dear me, that was terrible. There is a story. Marion has been captured again, so you need to go to all sorts of places to go and get her back. This time she's been taken to Japan, so you got to go to Japan to save your lady. Even though Double Dragon, they're time of peace and they've been opening dojos all over America for save times. I just threw a big box of bombs. I didn't realize that's what it was, but that's what it is. And yeah, I dug for it. That's just what happens, I'm afraid. When I play video games, I'm not great at them. I never have been, and I probably never will be. But I enjoy them nonetheless. I'm a terribly bad person at that. I'm not sure why I saved this particular part of the video, but I just thought you enjoy the music. Here. Very 90s action movie, I like that. Okay, so we're moving on. I'm currently at a harbour, awaiting to get a boat, and I just wondered why he was tossing off 2 horses. Look at this. He's still climbing the stairs, even though the stairs have completely finished. Frame rates! They're back again. I'm not going to moan about it. I'm not that guy, okay? Not that guy. What I did notice in this bit, which I think is quite funny, is the guys above are moving with me. If you look at the blue and green feet above me. I'm making the guy do a moonwalk just because. I know the second I get up there I'm going to get my ass kicked, so I'm enjoying this brief moment of fun while I have it. I think that's the best thing to do. And yep, see, they're just, yeah, I didn't have much of a choice there. I actually died, but I came back, and with the wonderful, attack mechanics of Double Dragon 4, I saved the day, or at least I saved myself. And they go, yeah, there we go, all done. Let's move on. Right, we've jumped to Japan now. We're actually in Japan now, and these not at all stereotypical enemies are all up against me. By this point, I got a little bit. I think I got better at the game. Probably not much. Look how far I bashed that guy. I also realised that I could do that between this scene and the previous one that I showed you. I wasn't aware I could do it up until this moment. So that was nice. And it helped me out quite a bit. I like the... I was moaning about the backgrounds before. I think here is pretty nice. I love a classic 16-bit cityscape in the background. Made famous by a lot of different games. But yeah, it looks quite nice. The crates are... as basic as you like. There's not much going on in this crate. I don't think there was any bombs in it. I'm not quite sure why I'm throwing it around, but it's just one of those things. I throw it around and then all the enemies turn up, which kind of sucked. And as you can probably see in the bottom left that I'm running out of life. I should probably round it up, shouldn't I? So that's Double Dragon 4, available now on PS4 and Steam. £9.49 on PS4. I'm not quite sure how much it is on Steam. Probably worth a look. Is it worth a look? I don't think mechanically it's all that great. Visually, it's either your thing or it isn't. I do like the classic, the visual aesthetic, but it's pushing it on this. There has to be some kind of leap between the two. I think there's too much of a gap between what they're trying to do and where we are now. And I think probably if you want that retro gaming feel, probably just go back and play the originals, because it's more or less the exact same experience. So I died there, but I started again, and I restarted the game with the retro music on, as you can hear in the background. I'm going to leave this with you, and I will see you next time. This is Double Dragon 4, available now on PS4 and Steam. Check it out if you want. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye now.